busted them on your own. So pick up your phone. How'd you catch a cheater on the Roula and Ryan Show?
104.1
KRBE.
So I got engaged back in May, and I had gone out of town. He went and surprised me. He was like, "Oh, I'd never been out of state before," and I was like, "Okay, that's weird, but okay, whatever." And then he was like, "Oh, like let's go to the beach," and I was like, "Okay." And we go to the beach, and he proposes, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm so happy." And then I come back, and then I travel off for work because I'm a Pilates instructor. And I go out of town back in July, and some girl, I guess, goes over to the house. And a few weeks ago, I get a call from this girl from Facebook telling me that she's been at my house, that she's been sleeping with him, and that she's due in April.
What?
She's pregnant.
What?
From your fiance's. Your fiance impregnated another woman.
Yes.
And you just found out a couple weeks
A
ago. Oh, my
month
God,
after
Annie.
proposing to me.
Oh,
How
my
long were y'all
gosh.
together before y'all got engaged, Annie?
A year.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
And
There's
do you
so much
know
to
this
unpack right
girl?
now. Yeah, did you know her?
It's his ex-baby mama.
His ex-baby mama.
Ex-baby mama.
So
So
he
they
already
went
has-
back
you
to the
already
well.
knew about her.
And he already has a child with her.
He already has 2 children with her.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Oh, my
So you
God.
decided to have
so
3.
Wait, tell me what happens next. This is just weeks ago. This is so fresh.
So-
She calls you, she tells you this, and then what do you do?
Yeah.
So I confronted him about it, and I'm like, so this girl calls me and tells me that she's pregnant with, like, a kid for you. And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. She's a liar. I'm like, okay, well, like, here's her number. And she was like, oh, that's my ex-baby mama. I don't know I should be doing that. Maybe she's trying to break us up or something. I'm like, okay, well, I was like, and I like brush it off. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to remember this, but I'm going to brush it off for now.
How do you brush something like that off?
But I get skeptical, and so I go out and I buy cameras and I put them in the house.
Okay.
And he doesn't know. Were
You
they like
hide them in
disguised
the house.
cameras?
You hide cameras in the
Yeah.
house. Okay.
Okay, and then what happens, Annie?
And then this weekend, it was my friend's birthday. We go to Kima over in Webster, I think.
Yeah.
Or I guess Kima over
it's
in
Kima.
like a Voodoo. And I look at the camera on Friday night, and she's at the house. And
No.
I'm like screen recording the camera, and you can clearly see that she's pregnant.
Oh, my
Listen,
God.
You're great. You're blowing my mind right now because
So-
this just happened on Friday. So
When
now
did
what's
you,
happened?
when did you confront him?
I confronted him this morning before I left for work.
How
He was
are
like,
you so casual? How are you so casual right now?
This morning, so like
I'm
7:30.
freaking out.
What time did this happen?
internally for you.
No, he's sitting here right now. Listen, we're
Yes,
listening.
this is
He's
what
listening
happened right now.
Wait, I want to hear.
Yeah, yeah.
Annie,
So
tell me. This
what
morning,
happened?
what'd you say? What time? You woke him up or what?
I woke him up at 3:30 because I have to be at work by 6:30. Except I'm super late for work because it's raining and I didn't know, and I brought my dog with me.
Okay, so you wake him up at 3:30. He's like, "What's wrong, babe? What's wrong? Something wrong?"
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, I just have a lot on my mind, and I want to show you something that I have on my camera roll.
Okay, babe.
What?
Okay.
He was like, I have to wake up for a second. I was like, well, I can give you some tequila if you want some tequila to wake yourself up. And he's like, I don't drink tequila. I'm like, well, I do, so
Hey.
Okay. So you wake him up
He's
and
like,
you.
"Wow, 3:30. Want some tequila? All right. What do you want to show me?"
So you
Do you
show
show
me-
him?
I've had some.
And so I was like, you need to sit up for a second. And he's like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay. And I pull out my old camera and I pull out the little flash drive and everything. I plug it into the computer. I'm like, so what's this? Oh, what's this in our bedroom?
Oh my gosh. What did he say?
He was like, oh, that's just my friend. I'm like, no,
My friend.
No.
Wait, he brought
That's not your
his
friend.
friend into your bedroom?
Yeah, why would you bring a friend into your bedroom? You would never do that.
And what were they doing?
So is he denying it still?
He's denying it still.
Oh my
No.
God, this guy.
It's like that
You
Shaggy
got it.
song. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
You're caught on the floor,
Yeah.
and you're saying it wasn't me. Oh my God, Annie, what's the plan now?
Yeah.
You're on the phone with us. What's the plan now?
So, I mean, I'm going to get some of my friends, and while he's out doing his little sneaky ass BS, I'm going to get all my out of that house.
Damn.
At least we got to the end.
We had to jump out of that. We asked him, what is the plan? And she says, while he's out and about.
I'm going to take my dog and his dog because he's going to take care of his dog.
That's even worse.
You're going to take his dog.
Oh, take his dog too. And how many people in your life, Annie, know about this? Well, now everybody for this on the show, but
Family-wise.
yeah, in your family,
Everybody.
Everybody knows. You're not hiding it.
And
Okay.
here's the other weird thing: he's speaking about the woman who's had 2 of his children, now pregnant with his 3rd.
Yeah,
he's speaking
weird.
about her like it's a friend. Like did you never meet her ever?
And does he not
or
see the
ever-
kids?
Like is he a deadbeat dad? How is this woman not a present force in your life because she has 2
great
children? with him?
dad,
Oh, he's a great dad.
but she's not a good person. I don't like her, and nobody likes her. And
Well, he likes her family.
His family told him if he ever got back with her, they would never talk to him again. I'm like,
Well, he's having a 3rd kid with her. So now you can
Wow.
drop him and they can go do whatever they need to do and have his family be so mad.
She's a bad person.
I can't
She
believe
knows
you let Annie get away.
that y'all are in a relationship, and she's actually doing it with him in
Right,
y'all's
and for
bedroom.
her to reach out to you as if it's like a bragging point.
Yeah.
She wants to let her know.
Yeah.
She's taking her claim.
I'm still
All right,
Annie, I'm
you know
glad
what?
you got out before you got married.
Yeah, keep the ring for sure.
This
I'm
is
sorry,
so
it
crazy.
sucks though.
Man,
No.
this is definitely a to be continued,
he pulled
Annie.
the ring off my finger this morning.
He pulled the ring off your finger?
What?
No
He's
way.
denying
This
it,
guy.
yet he pulls the ring off your finger. Why? Why?
We got to hook you up with
If
one
he's
of our
so
lawyer
innocent,
friends.
if he's so innocent,
he wants
and
it
he
back?
wants to just, act like I don't know what you're talking about.
Can't.
This guy sucks.
Oh my gosh.
This
Wow.
story makes me so mad.
You're
What is this
entitled to
guy's
that
first
ring.
name? What is this guy's first
I
name?
wanted that ring.
No, and you are entitled
It is
to
your
it.
ring.
That's your ring. He can't do that. He stole from you. Get it back.
He stole from her?
Yeah, he did. He can't pull the ring off her
They
finger.
made a contract. He asked
That's a contract. He agreed
Did he give it to
marry
you? Did
her.
he propose to you on your birthday or at Christmas on Christmas Day?
He proposed to me on May 26th.
Okay, that's right. You said May.
That's
the reason
her
I
ring.
asked that is because we've learned on this show that if it's given to you as a gift, you have every right to keep it legally. Otherwise, he can try and fight you for it.
if you're cheating on him,
No, he cheated.
yeah,
you.
I
He
wouldn't want
broke
that ring
contract.
anyways.
Right.
let's sell it.
I would if,
Oh,
to get the
man,
money.
Annie, this is crazy.
Oh, that's the freshest call we've ever had of catching a
yeah,
cheater
yeah,
like,
for sure.
just
moments
happened.
ago.
Yeah, hours ago.
Just this morning at 3:30, you busted him.
Take the Roula and Ryan show right into the office with you when you stream KRBE at your desk at KRBE.com.
The airwaves are yours.
Now's the time to get in because I have 4 open lines.
Okay,
Oh, cool.
we're going straight to Kelly, though. Kelly is the first
Not
caller up.
5.
Yeah.
Someone just hung up. So fine.
713-390-5723 is KRBE on your phone. Okay, Kelly, let's hear it. Open Phone Friday. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you guys doing?
We're feeling fantastic. How are you doing?
Pissed off.
Pissed
and I know
off.
I did it wrong.
Okay.
So over 2 years, I hooked up with a guy about 6 times, just a booty call. But I realized I love my boyfriend. I wanted to work on it. I apologized to the guy I had the affair with. I was like, I'm sorry for leading you on, but he's a good man. I want to work on it. And then yesterday, he messaged my boyfriend saying, hey, I've been sleeping with your girl for 2 years.
Oh, my God.
That's
Hold
messy.
on. Kelly, how long ago did you have the conversation with the extracurricular activity that I got to cut this off? I really want to make it work with my boyfriend. How long had that been? About
Like
yesterday.
2 weeks, 2 weeks ago.
So he wanted to get you back.
Do you have any inkling that he was going to
Do that.
No,
do
not
this? Or
at all.
was he cool with it?
And
Like he pretended to be cool with it? Like, oh, that's fine.
he tried. No, he was like, well, I have a house. I'm healthier than him.
He wanted
I'm
to be the new boyfriend.
Yeah.
So wait, how did your boyfriend handle it, react? How do you, he told you this guy called him or this guy told you I called your
Yeah,
boyfriend? Give us the
he
whole
text-
step by step.
He texted me, I'm at work, I'm a teacher. He's like, we need to talk. So I called him on my break, and I was like, hey, what's up? He's like, I got this message from a guy saying that you've been sleeping with him for 2 years. And I tried to play it off. I was like, it was a long time ago. I don't know why he's doing this crazy. But then he's like, just be honest with me. So I was honest with him about everything. And he's just really hurt right now. And I told him I want to earn back his trust. I'll give him my location. Like, I don't mind doing those things because I love him.
Do you really love him? I mean,
You cheated on him for 2 years.
2 years. That's pretty. That sucks.
Well, you said 6 times in 2 years. So why was it not You can answer Eric's question. You can also answer ours. You said you hooked up 6 times within a span of 2 years with this person. So this person had something that had you going back to him.
But I know what it was.
Or the boyfriend
Was it-
thing
was it-
lacking
Keep it
that
PG,
made you go
Kevin.
to him.
Maybe it was just pure physical.
So do you really feel
It
like
was just pure physical. I know some people don't believe in that. It was just purely physical. It was just really good sex. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was being selfish. I know I was.
But
And
do you
I
realize that
gave in.
the way Eric just, said, do you really love him? You don't respect him if you're doing that to him. You're not respecting him.
And that's why I ended, because I want to be the woman he deserves.
Yeah. So do you think that it's possible to come back from this? Because you're saying you love him and you want to be with him. Now he is wrecked with indecision and emotional turmoil because he didn't know you were being unfaithful. Now he knows. And like you said, you want to win back his trust, but do you feel like that's possible? Are you ready to accept the consequence if it's not?
He's allowing me to go to counseling with him on Saturday.
Oh, that's
we found a third party to talk about.
That's
it.
a big step. He loves you then.
How
He
long?
really does.
How long have you been? You said 2 years. You've been with your boyfriend, or 2 years was the span of the affair? How long have you and the boyfriend been together?
We've been together 3 years.
3 years.
So
and do you
you're
live
in-
together or do you?
We live together.
And where'd you find the extra guy? Where'd he come from?
Where'd you meet him?
He was an EMT when I was in a medical crisis with some mental health issues.
Okay. Where were
So
you
it's
able to?
easier.
How were you able to pull this off? If you live with your boyfriend, how
Like
were you
6
able
times.
to? Yeah, but
In 2
Like
years.
it was every
did you go to his
Right.
place or what?
He has a house, so I would just go to his house.
Oh, okay.
See, I was cheated on before. I would not take you back.
No.
I mean, I'm glad you called in, but I just can't.
Yeah.
I mean, because just
2
because you-
years, that just sucks.
I mean, that doesn't mean she doesn't love him. There's a difference
I'm
between.
sorry, but if you
there's
were
a difference.
dating for 2 years, if it was just one time, maybe, but 2 years.
Yeah.
There's a difference between sex and love, and
No, that's stupid.
I
Ryan can
understand
tell
that,
you about
Kevin.
compartmentalization and putting things in a certain box.
Nope.
Where it doesn't take love to have sex.
You feel like you did that, Kelly?
then
You
don't be in love.
compartmentalized your
Can't help it.
feelings for your boyfriend versus the guy on the side?
Rejection.
100%, yes.
Yeah.
It was just exciting to you, wasn't it?
Yes, that's all it was.
Oh man, see if this was a dude, you guys would be all up in
Oh,
his
no, no, no.
butt.
Eric-
You guys are all like kissing her ass.
Eric,
I'm
Not kissing
I'm
her
sorry,
butt.
but
Kissing
you
her ass?
are not a good person for that. And I hope
Yeah.
But she's put herself out
She's
there,
learned her
and she
lesson.
said that. When she started this phone call, she said,
I know.
Yeah.
I did not do right by my boyfriend.
All right, next call.
People aren't gonna call in, they're gonna be
will.
rated.
I mean,
Yeah.
Now we
I
have
will
some
give this
Kelly.
guy
You started
credit.
a fire because now the next
wait,
person's
wait.
calling
We
in
berate
about
people all the
catching.
time on
Hang
this
on.
show if it's a guy, but if it's a girl, you guys, everyone looks the other
And
way.
no, Eric, I'm on your side. I would say honestly, if my fiance came to me and said that, hey, I have had 6 affairs, over the last 2 years, I would end it right now.
Yeah, be out.
Okay, well, Kelly,
Not
let
going
us
to
know what
therapy
happens
with
when
you.
you'll go to counseling on the weekend. Give us an update next week, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks for putting yourself out there. We appreciate it.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. I mean, people put themselves out there every day, and we have
appreciate
roses and
Right.
all that
No,
stuff.
I mean,
It's-
Eric, you've had this done to you, and it's a horrible feeling.
Joseph is up next. Kelly started a wildfire over here with the cheating calls. Joseph, good morning.
Hey, Roula, how you doing?
I'm good. I
you
understand,
doing?
Joseph. You're a little fired up over Kelly's call. What's going on there?
I called a couple months ago. I don't know if the guys remember me. It was just them there.
Okay.
I'm a cop, and I caught my wife messing around with a guy, and I told him I didn't need roses. I caught her messing around. So
Wow.
I don't know. If
Yeah.
I wasn't
remember
here,
that.
so I don't remember.
Did
that.
you-
Kid's a cheater or
Yeah.
something?
Did you take her back?
No.
No, hell
I'm signing
no.
my divorce. I'm signing my final divorce papers this afternoon when I
Yeah.
get off work.
Wow.
Wow.
How long were you all together, Joseph? Give me your background story. How long were you together with your wife before you found out she had an
we were-
affair?
We were together 22 years. We were married 19.
Wow.
And then I suspected that she was messing around for more than a year ago, but confirmed it in January of this year, and I filed divorce, and of course she denied it. We actually got into a big argument later on, and she denied it, lied through her teeth.
Is she
refresh
still with that
everybody-
person? Is she still with that person, real quick? Or no?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know.
Yeah,
I
but-
don't know, and I don't care.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
refresh
but-
everybody's memories, did she try and make it work it out? Like she wanted to
Oh.
stay together.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
really?
I,
Wow.
I ended up on dialysis, and
I remember that. Yeah.
yeah, and she didn't care about all the time
Oh,
that I was
no.
on it and whatever, and
Oh, no.
she was going out drinking, and she was going out, with this guy, and I found out.
That's as low as it gets.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
man.
man.
I'm glad though today, man.
Yeah.
You need to just enjoy this weekend.
Today's your Independence Day.
A new chapter in your life is opening.